Welcome ladies and gentlemen. In today's video I will be explaining to you the best strategies and things that I found out from today's live stream that I did earlier. Thank you all so much who showed up. I will be explaining to you the best ways you can take out the Orda boss in Outbreak super fast, because if you didn't notice and you might have hopped into a game of zombies, if I'm correct, I think currently the Orda boss only spawns in offline mode, so you can play local play on Cold War. You don't have to turn off your internet off of your console, you can just basically change that in the main menu. But if the Orda boss is right now in Outbreak, you might have noticed he's very difficult to kill. He shows up around, the earliest I ever got him was round 2, so I doubt he would spawn around 1 because, let's be honest, that would be just crazy ridiculously difficult. But the earliest I saw him was round 2. So from what me and my chat found out, the easiest thing to do was upgrading your stuff as soon as possible. So in round 1, stick around, do all of your objectives, do the mini boss fight, do the crystal objective, do the dragon objective to collect as much essence and points as possible. Also, another thing that you could do is complete your trials, which will give you a bunch of points, potentially a wonder weapon, which I actually got the DIE in the run that I did and killed the Orda boss. It dealt around 4,000 damage on the Orda boss itself. And also be sure to pack a bunch of weapons and try to be on top of the rarity of the weapon itself. Now if you don't want to risk getting down straight off the bat in a solo match with the Orda boss, then don't do him the first time you see him. Potentially keep going, try to level up your weapons and things like that to kill him in the later rounds. But the thing with the Orda boss, you could potentially get a ray gun, the ray K, or the DIE wonder weapon in it, which is absolutely insane in my opinion, because if he spawns in round 2, you could potentially get a wonder weapon that early without doing trials and without finding Ronald Reagan, which is also a kind of NPC zombie. Well, not an NPC, but he's a zombie that you can kill and get the ray gun from, which is really cool because you can spawn in as early as round 1, whereas obviously Orda round 2 or 3, which is still super early to get your wonder weapons. But don't be fooled, it is not 100% all the time that you will be getting wonder weapons, as 2 of 3 attempts that I did on killing the Orda boss, I actually didn't get a wonder weapon one of those times, which was a big shame, but it was like my 3rd attempt on him, so that's good that I did test it out to find out if you would 100% get a wonder weapon each time. Now I don't know how this will behave in a team-based situation, so for example if there is 4 of you, 2 of you, or 3 of you in Outbreak, because I haven't really played online yet and tested it out like that, but from what I noticed in solo, Orda boss is very difficult to kill. So as I said, definitely spawn in with a weapon like the XM4, which I actually used for him, or an M16. The ballistic knife does 0 damage on him, even with the combination of Ring of Fire, which is another thing you should definitely have. Ring of Fire should be your main thing of concentration with the weapon that you spawn in with. You could use the Carve 2, any of the ARs, LMGs, anything like that, and again be on top of your leveling up of your weapons, pack-a punching and things like that. So what I found out is a really good strategy for killing him is mostly running around and 100% taking care of the situation where the Orda boss can walk up to this kind of blue glowish thing on the ground that you'll notice where he will heal. So every single time the Orda boss will walk up to this or start walking towards this direction, make sure to run in front of him and kill him or try to shoot him as much as possible, because you can actually stop him from doing the full healing situation off the bat. Another thing that I noticed, a good way of collecting points before you kill the Orda boss, for example if you want to go buy a pack-a-punched weapon, or if you want to buy a weapon from the box or get some perks and you don't have enough points, what I recommend doing is from a distance shooting the Orda boss and kind of walking up close to him so he does spawn zombies, because he does have this ability where he will spawn zombies around you, and this will give you the ability to basically kill those zombies and get those points. And if you allow him to walk up to heal himself and run away from a distance, he will actually just ignore you, and then you can basically progress and do some trials and things like that. But if you use a weapon like the ray K or the DIE or the ray gun, you will be taking out the Orda boss insanely fast, and it's a great farming strategy to collect salvage points and a bunch of weapons and wonder weapons and perks and things like that. So I hope this video did help you out in some kind of way. I tried to make it as fast as possible. Season 3 Reloaded did introduce a lot of things, a lot of weapon changes and things like that, which is a huge shame because I'm pretty sure the ballistic knife just became absolutely horrible against the Orda boss, unless that's just an Outbreak, because it was very difficult to kill him with the ballistic knife itself. Anyway guys, be sure to subscribe, like the video. We're so close to 16,000 subscribers, and I will see you all guys in the next one. Peace out.